Hey, bigenderdotnet. Hey, YouTube. It's Mira here. It's Thursday night. I've finally got my young child up to bed. He's quiet for once. So I figured, good time to do a video, especially since it's my night. Anyway, um, Sydney asked in her video the other day, um, sorry, I have to drink my Pepsi for my last can. But anyway, Sydney asked, is there such a thing as complete transition um, or passing? Well, to me, oh goodness, I had answers, my opinions at the top of my head, and as soon as I hit record on this, it just left. But anyway, yeah, is there ever such a thing as transitioning fully or truly passing? Well, you know, I think transitioning is something that's never completely finished with. Um, Mainly because you look in, I mean, as a transgendered person, you look in the mirror, and no matter how much of your non-assigned at birth gender you look, you're always going to pick things out that look that you read as not fully passing. And transitioning is such a it's a lifelong process, I think, because you're constantly learning, you're constantly figuring things out. Sorry, ice cream van outside. So I don't really think that transitioning is ever finished. Because I mean, yeah, with transgender people, you really wouldn't need to ask the question if the answer was no. Because you take cis people, they're not going to worry about whether or not they pass as their gender because they know they do. Excuse me. A cis man isn't going to go out in public and think to himself, are people going to look at me and see a woman? Same thing with cis women. They're not going to go in the mirror and do up their makeup and their hair and everything so that people will say, oh, that's a woman. They know they're a woman. They know that there's no question in their mind that people are going to look at them and say a woman. Whereas with us trans people, we're a bit worrisome. We're hung up on our appearance, I think, because there's so much of that pressure to blend in with societal norms. So yeah, short answer, no. Uh, there's no such thing as fully transitioning to ourselves. Now, to people out in the public, cis people looking at us or other trans people looking at us who don't know that we're trans, then yeah, chances are, they're probably going to see whatever gender we're presenting as. After all, people see what they want to see. But then you do get in the news, this trans woman was beaten up. A while back, there's one that went into a McDonald's, into a women's restroom, obviously. And when she came out, she was beaten up rather badly because of people being mean and clocking her as trans. Then just recently there is a trans woman who is trying to get her sex changed on her gender marker changed on her driver's license. And she had had top surgery, and she hasn't had bottom surgery yet, which is fine. A lot of people don't have bottom surgery, trans men and trans women, because the surgeries are very expensive. But the driver's license place would not change her sex because she hadn't fully transitioned as far as they were concerned. And they insisted on that she was still a man, and thus it would be put on her driver's license that she was male. So she went out, she left the driver's license place, and right outside of the office took her shirt off. Because after all, if she's male, she should be able to go topless. She got arrested and put in prison. So yeah. So does it ever really end? Does transitioning ever really end? I don't think so. But yeah, that's I mean, it's a really good question, Sydney. You've really got the gears working in my head. But I think the short answer is going to have to suffice for tonight. I hear some banging upstairs, so I'll have to go check on my son. So anyway, comments down below, video responses. We love video responses. That's pretty much it. I'll see you guys on my personal channel later on. Lots to do, lots going on this week. Talk to you later. Bye.